Hey everyone, it is Tim here with Robot But Recommends. Well, it is summer. We are heading into the 4th of July weekend, which is big summertime, fun traditionally for a lot of people. And so far it seems like people still want to stick to that. Lots of crowded beaches. Up here in Cleveland, we just had a bunch of news regarding Put-in-Bay Island. Beachgoers going there and all standing shoulder to shoulder in the water and the beaches, which, I mean, put the pandemic aside, it really never seemed like that much fun to me to be standing shoulder to shoulder in a pool, but I digress. Everyone has the beach on the mind, weather's super nice, so I thought for today I would recommend an old reliable, and that is Jaws. A lot of reasons. One, beach time fun means beach time movie. Jaws has that. It is one of the first official summer blockbusters. We are missing that this year, so let's make it OG. And also there's the whole relevance of opening things up too soon and tragedy ensuing. But one of the fun things about Jaws that I think kind of gets lost when, it's referred to as, inventing the summer blockbuster is, as far as blockbusters go, it really is incredibly small and character driven. The movie famously had a lot of issues with the shark robot, the animatronic shark that they were using. So as they were filming, Spielberg had to, constantly cut the screen time and how much of it you actually got to see to work around the fact that it wasn't always working. And so as a result, especially compared to what we think of as blockbusters today, the movie leaves a lot to the imagination. You don't see the shark all that much. There really isn't all that much action. The movie really does live and die based on its characters and the acting and that aspect of the storytelling. Not that the action that we do get isn't good, and it still holds up very, very well in terms of being a, suspenseful creature feature in a sense. But there are remarkably long stretches in that movie where you don't have a shark. There isn't that, visceral danger, and it really is people talking to each other and discussing the situation and trying to figure out the best way forward. So that's kind of refreshing, as much as I love the Marvel movies and a lot of the movies that we're getting now, this really does kind of harken back to that older style filmmaking where there was less reliance on throwing a bunch of, sensory in your face. But it is something that you can watch easily. You can rent it on like YouTube and iTunes, all that stuff. It is on HBO Max and Go and however many other streaming services HBO has now. Jaws is on there, as is the rest of the series. So hey, might as well make it a weekend and go through all of the Jaws movies, including Jaws: The Revenge, which is terrible, but that's what makes it fun. But no, the original Jaws movie is, a good summertime watch. Hopefully it'll help cure you of any desire you're feeling to run out to the beach as everyone else is there and we have, a virus spreading amongst us. But even without that, you can't really do any better than John Williams' incredibly simple bottom score, which, has cemented itself in pop culture as just like this omen of doom and tension and suspense. So just everything about the movie works very, very well, especially considering that, it is how many decades old at this point, and it still delivers on those thrills and that like blockbuster sensation, even as technology and films and really everything has come along so far since then. So if you haven't watched Jaws in a while, check it back out. You might be surprised at, where the movie actually goes and how little of the movie we all think of, Quint and everyone on the boat hunting down the shark. But in actuality, that's like the last act of the movie. There's a lot else that goes on before we get to that, I know I tend to forget about when I haven't seen the movie in a long time. So if you haven't seen it in a while, great time to check it out and pretend like you're on the beach. If you haven't gotten a chance to watch it, it is an older movie, as highly regarded as it is. There might be people who haven't gotten a chance to check it out. Go ahead and do it. Now's a great time. Check out what put Spielberg on the map and what kind of led the way to the blockbuster season that we typically think of now. So it's a little bit of a history lesson as well as an entertaining movie. So Jaws, recommendation for the day. We will be back on Thursday with another one. And everyone, you guys stay safe.